So I'm just going to make this little video and put it up on paragliding, just because it would be nicer for more pilots to fly inland that come to Morocco. I wouldn't say this is a beginner's site, intermediate, just because the landing, takeoff's quite steep as well, and I think it can be windy. So that's my recommendations, but it would be a lot nicer if there was a lot more pilots flying, or some information for some local pilots would be good. Certainly a lot to be explored here. Maybe I'll come back. Okay, I've just arrived at Col de Min takeoff, Morocco. Nobody else is here flying. I don't think the conditions are bad at all, but it's always at your back of your mind that basically it's a massive walk out to the nearest road, but I'm told if you land down here you can walk probably an hour and a half to the local village. So yeah, a man that doesn't have any flight insurance or any insurance at all is always taking a risk. It is blowing quite a bit, but that's just the thermal coming through. I'll sit, observe a little bit, and then decide what to do. I've already helped with one pilot who had an accident at Lake Zira, who hit the hill with wing overs. His ankle was hanging off, broke his spine and pelvis. So I'm very aware of how long it takes for an ambulance to come, and it was 8 hours before he got any pain relief. But anyhow, that's not going to happen. But you just got to have that in the back of your mind. So I reckon you land down there. Okay, a little bit of thermaling. I realized my GoPro wasn't actually had any battery, so I couldn't show you the scenery. This is landing here, which actually was a bit more tricky than I thought. I mean, there's plenty of places to land, but there's a river just there, which you can sort of see. And I still was coming in at 22 kilometers an hour, or 20 something, 22 it was. It's all sort of terraced, and you've got to sort of land in between these rocks, mounds and stuff, which is plenty of space, but for the first time you're a bit hesitant and a bit worried. And obviously I don't want to break my ankle here, and now I've got to walk up through that valley, which is probably only, by looking at it when I came down, it's only half an hour walk, but certainly nobody's coming to get you. So if you do come here, fly safe. It was very reasonable. I was a bit, first time chicken, back, which I'm no ex-Alps pilot, but anyway, I flew here, so that's what I wanted to do at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's still coming through. But I think it's an evening sight when the restitution comes. I don't know. Be nice to know if there's a local pilot, or if anybody knows anything about this site, it would be good. So I'm probably a bit early in the day. It certainly is working, but my last day of my holiday, I don't want to have any accidents. No. The path actually starts really close, so you don't actually have far to go, or I actually thought I might have to, go to some little path around the top, but it's actually really big. And it's part of the flying, something like this, little time by yourself, contemplation. Let's take off up there. Whole valley to fly, really. reminds me of just trekking in Morocco a little bit. Certainly Morocco's not as dry as this. Morocco, Nepal. One good thing about Nepal, you can land anywhere as long as you're beside a road. A jeep turns up, you jump in the jeep, it ends up dropping you at a bus station, and you get a bus back to wherever. That is quite nice. I'm told here, show them 200 dirham and a place on Google Maps and they will take you back. Yet to be tried, but that's just good to know, basically. So I've still got to go around here. This is the village you walked here, but I was even thinking of landing here, which is just a bit ridiculous, basically. From the air it looks like, oh, loads of space, and actually this would be downwind from what I'm pointing, which is interesting to see how things go. Anyway, don't land here unless you're Kriegel. Zigzag up through those cactuses by the look. Even the cactuses are fucking dried out here. If the flight doesn't kill you, or the landing, or the takeoff, the walkout will. Yeah, you motherfucker. No car coming down here. Yeah, don't break your back on landing or your ankle. Knock knock, anybody home? Mountains up there, fly there tomorrow, today. Morocco, Bluestone Valley, I think it's called. Anyway, not much happening. Normally it's windy, not today. Tomorrow looks flyable as well, so that's good. But I'll go to another site tomorrow. A little fart of a flight today. And what's your name?
Jamal.
Jamal. He just sorted me out a taxi, the cheapest in Agadir.
Very good.
Over €2.
Yeah, very good.
I was busting their balls for €2.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm an asshole. and what happens is, he drove me from there to his buddies.
Yeah.
And now I get €2 cheaper to the airport tomorrow.
Tomorrow, very good.
Very nice, man. Very nice people in Morocco. Okay, that's the end of the holiday in Morocco, back in Agadir. So basically it's down to work now, so I want to start planning stuff for Slovenia and all of those things.